Well, hello. It's Gretchen. How are you doing? I am, well, I am in the middle of a 7-day challenge. This is day 4 of it, and I'm only on the third. Yes, I'm on the third one. I'm behind. Um, so I'm doing 2 of these today to catch up. It's a 7-day challenge, Pat Flynn's and Ecamm users. But it's about going live. And I go live a lot on my other channel. Have coming up on 700 shows. It's okay. It's not a thing. What I'm doing is trying to set it up so that I'm going through some process of what I need to do with some photos and getting them. This 7 days, I decided to address the photos that I shot 10 years ago, 10, some 9 years ago, when I owned a Canon EF 400 DO, F4 DO. Loved the lens, absolutely loved it. And then I sold it. And ever since, I have wondered why I did that. So I I really liked the lens, and I thought, why did you do that? But I have them all in a file, and I'm going through and doing a system of sorting them. It's the Scott Kelby's Slim system. So I start out with a full shoot, all of them in one folder, and then I do a quick pass through, supposedly quick. If they were fresh, quick pass through of just pics. From those pics are then taken, and I go through the pics and do selects. So they go from a flagged to a 5. And then on those selects, those are the ones that I would be willing to spend time with editing. Sometimes by the time you get to the selects, you end up with way too many. And so when you start to edit, you realize, no, that doesn't, or the editing doesn't work. Sometimes with different ones, if they're newer photos, I will look at a series. Maybe they were in a certain area, and I'll be able to get to selects, and I'll edit 1 or 2, see what the common edit is, make a preset, apply it to all, and see then if what my vision is coming about. These are a little different because this is looking at photos that I took with a certain lens that was a favored lens, and I just loved it. And now I'm looking at it 10 years later, seeing what was it that I was getting from that, and if I've already edited it, what would I change? Would I change anything 10 years down the road into my career of, which is, nearly 60 years of taking photos. 10 years seems like a drop in the bucket, but it's amazing what changes in that. So there's 1,108 pictures in this catalog. I'm at 867. I'm in the middle of Yellowstone. I'm at Geyser Basin on these. It's in October of 2018. Are we 2018? I think so. Yes, October 13th, 28. So it was a week camping in the last week that the campgrounds are open in Yellowstone. And the weather was going from gorgeous sunshine sometimes to instant snow and cold, and you would be driving along and all of a sudden you'd get an alert that a pass was closed that you thought you were going over, and then the pass was open, and so you take the pass and it closes behind you again, and It's an adventure in Yellowstone in the fall. Beautiful time to go though. So I'm going to go through the last of these. I may be muttering about stories about where I was and what it is, and if I want to pursue something with that. But I'm taking a look at these because, quite frankly, if I had my druthers, I would go back and look for a used Canon EF 400 DO Mark II f4 IS lens. But that's a chunk of change, but it's far less than the standard L lens. And I love the lens. I love what it does. I love the bokeh, but I'm also looking to see what didn't work and would it be necessary? Would it fit with my current agenda of how I shoot? Who knows? So you're along for the ride. If you're here, thank you very much. And let me know what you think if you drop in. And I'm going to try to keep this one to, yes, last night I went like for an hour. I went on and on, which is a problem that I have. So let's switch over to Lightroom and see what we got. Here we go. Oops, what to do? That was my thumbnail. I was making my thumbnail in Encam too. See, you can do that. Oh, boom, took the wrong thing off. Let's just go down here and do this. There we go. There we go. Got those all off. Yay. Okay, here we are. Like I said, this is Geyser Basin. Not much, although it could make a nice background for something, but oh, that's kind of better. The problem sometimes with doing these full screen rather than like, oops, don't disappear on me. I'll go back to the thumbnail. Maybe I will, if I do just larger thumbnails, I can do more at a time and I can kind of see where I am, see what's coming. So, but I can't see it as well. Bum, bum. Pick that one. Yeah, these are fairly blown out. Some of them are lost. Middle of the day. I like that. That one. So did you see? My husband was just watching somebody's video on them bringing back Aperture. Apple may be bringing back Aperture in a blatant effort to try to get people to sign up for Creator Studio. I don't know. I'll have to look at it because I miss Aperture. Aperture was my jam I've had Lightroom for forever, but I had Aperture. And I liked it. And there's some valid things about having the paid subscription. Well, of course, I mean, sure, Aperture will be part of the creative suite and it'll be paid, but that whole, with our cameras having such large megapixels, part of it rise and you get really large files. So what do you think about that? I'm kind of sitting back wondering what's going to happen with it. What's going to happen? I like these with these clouds. I think I picked one, didn't I? Which one? And that's copy 2. Let me see. Why don't you show me the copy 1? What's this? Okay, that's the original. So why does it have a flag on it? Oh, thing on. Oh, I can never. Oh, well. Yes. We'll go from there. That will work. And what's backing? Okay. Is that where the wolves were that year back there? Can't tell. And my husband took a picture, grabbed my camera, and took a picture. Yeah. Oh, Fishman, this is in Madison. This is the Madison River. We went out one early morning, and there were these fly fishermen out on the river. Those are kind of fun for stock photos. Can walk around. I love that area. It's so pretty. There's a cool old cabin structure right not too far from where the Madison campground, and it's where the originally was declared to be a national park. There's a plaque and all that stuff. It's quite cool. The first national park. Guys walking through the river. Because even though it's cold, see there back there's fishermen in the back. There's the road. That's the road that goes out to West Yellowstone. So if you come in from Idaho, you come in through the west entrance, you'll come in through West Yellowstone. And that's the road, and you'll go right by this area. And people fishing. I must have set it so that it would fix my... I don't know about anybody else. Do you ever get too excited and you just not pay? I mean, because I'm all handheld at this time. I very early on, not necessarily early on, but during this time, I was hardly ever using a tripod. Mainly because it was cumbersome and difficult to carry in and amongst the parts of there. Yeah, there's my husband too. He has his M50. Yay. Kind of like that one. I have to do a pick on that one. I should because I like it. Okay, what are we looking at here? Birds in a tree. Am I looking at birds in a tree? Nope. Don't know. Oh, what I did there. Oh yeah. Oh, this is... Now I've jumped completely. So now I'm no longer in Yellowstone. Now I'm not very far from our house. I've gone out with the neighbors on their boat down Case Inlet to where there's a cormorant rookery. And the cormorants have built nests up and down these trees, and there's this whole grove of trees that the trees are kind of dead because of the bird guano all over the place. And there's just nests after nest after nest. They look kind of cool in black and white, like that. I kind of have to take a look. That's one. I like that one too because you can see this one right here. Look at those guys. But you got a fair amount of chromatic aberration around it, that line. And this is the other thing that I'm wondering, I don't know, with the new advancements in Lightroom, in the masking and in the whole tools, if I had already done adjustments, what would happen if I fix that? Try new masking. So yeah, I kind of like those. Make a good Halloween scary thing. You can see how white the leaves are underneath. That's all the bird guano down there on them. Because there's literally hundreds and hundreds of these birds. So the pine trees and the fir trees all die off from them. I'm in a boat. Make it kind of messy. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's one I did. I've already done in black and white. Oh, birds flying in. I like that one. Oh. Oh, it dropped it down. I had that one all silhouetted. That was kind of a cool one. That's another way to do it. They make this kind of thing kind of makes a cool silhouette type picture. So you bring the whites up as far as you can, and then you take the blacks all the way down so you have it just a silhouette. Huh. It's kind of cool. Oh, see? Back to the bird guano. It looks like snow, but it's not. It's bird poo. Cormorants are they're just amazing. We have so many of them. I think these would mainly just be better in black and white if I did any of them. Oh, I wonder what happens if I do this. What happens with that? Interesting. I wonder if you could do an infrared effect on it and if it would. No, because that wouldn't. we're out paddle boarding right in between the Stronger Than Me. I do like that one. I wonder but there's not many birds there. Ah, if you've heard any of some of my shorts, either on this channel or on the other one, I might have been walking to the beach and you'll hear, sometimes I'll talk about the sea lions in the background because this is where the sea lions hang out. And the seals. Those are sea lions. Yeah. Or are those seals? Those are harbor seals. Yeah. Harbor seals. Yep. Harbor seals. And yep. Good old harbor seals. This is an old railway dock right down there, and it's been abandoned, and then that's become a kind of a seal sanctuary, as if they need a sanctuary. They do sometimes. They like to get away from the whales. Well, that's cool. What happens if I do this one in black and white? Not much. And see where this is the middle of the day. The light's pretty harsh. Oh, hi, buddy. You coming up to say hi? Yeah, these are harbor seals. Pretty sure. God, they look big though, bird. Yeah. I'll have to look that up. Okay. Let me do something. Let's see if I can do something here. Oh, come on. Okay, take a picture of it. Go to the information and see if it says what that is. I know. Nope, not going to tell me. All right. Curious things, though. See, that looks like a seal. Yeah, I bet you these are harbor seals. Let's see something here. Hang on, folks. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen there. Go over here with this. There we go. Oh. What's the difference? Pairing harbor seals and sea lions. Okay. Let's see if I can get this figured out. What's the difference between seals and sea lions? Is it a seal or a seal? Fin-footed. Generally smaller ears, small ear holes, no external ear flaps. That's a seal. Rear flippers. Do you guys have rear flippers? I gotta go back. Oh, there's. Okay. All right. Rear flippers. Push them through the water and point away from the body. Uses belly to move. Sounds quieter. Vocalizations don't bark. Okay. Front flippers, small, pushy. So these guys, okay, they have ears. These are sea lions. I'm wrong. Wrong. Uh, Noisy. They bark. Yes, they bark. Rear flippers can rotate under the body, which these guys do. You saw that one. Go back. His flippers were up. Where was he? Oh, no. There he is. See that one? They flip up. Rear flippers can rotate under the body and use front flippers to walk on land. Okay, they can use the front. Their body size, generally large. They have ears. Do they hang out together? Although seals and sea lions are similar, they are not the same. There are several physical characteristics and adaptation how to recognize a seal. True seals are known as earless seals or simply seals. Belong to a group. Includes as harbored seal. And seals typically have a smaller body size compared to sea lions, but some, such as the northern elephant seal and the hooded seal, can be larger. Okay, these guys. Hawaiian monk. Okay, we know those guys. There's a sea lion. Oh, that's a sea lion. Stellar sea lions are what we normally have. These might be. Oh no. Okay, those are sea lions. I'm thinking. You know what? I'm thinking these are just noisy seals because where is the northern elephant seal? Show me a picture. Oh no, that's not what we have here. Noah Fisheries, think we, and the harbor seal. That's what we got. Harbor seals. These are harbor seals. Duh. Okay, that was lame. All right, sorry, you guys. I had to find out. I'm looking at stuff and I don't know what I'm looking at. Harbor seals. But they're so loud. Crazy. I mean, we can hear them all across. I live about by water about 4 miles from where this is, and you can hear them across the bay without any problem. Hey, bud. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? The little flippers. You have ear holes, don't you? Yep, he has an ear hole. And pulling himself out. Cool. Harbor seals. That's my claim, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Even though they're giant and even though they're noisy, look at how cute they are. Although I tell you, they're not cute if they decide to take over your dock. But that's why they left these out here, so they will have a place to go and a place to hide. And they like it It's part of it's pretty protected area. Yep. Little guys. Now I'm just completely wasting time. I'm not even paying attention to the pictures because I'm so enthralled by the animals. This is what happens to me, isn't it? Like, look at those two. Look at these guys. How cute is that? How cute is that? Yep. Oh, squinty eyes. Sun's too bright. I know. Sorry, buddies. Okay. Another cormorant. That's one I've done. That one needs to probably be re-edited. This one needs to be re-edited. Oh, there, I did that one in black and white. I like that one. Yep. Look at they look like dinosaurs, don't they? They don't look. I mean, they have dinosaur pterodactyl type wings. Very cool. And I'm back at the seals. There's another cormorant. Oh, this is the back of their boat. I'm taking pictures in the back of the water in the back of the boat. We are coming up past there. Oh, this crazy house that's across at Johnson Point. They have the weirdest statues. Some big, crazy, like merman and all kinds of stuff. Big, giant home that was for the longest. And it has a cannon in the front. Why do you have a cannon in your front yard? Seriously? Do not know. Very strange. Sailboat. I like that one. What's loading? What's loading? Oh, okay. See, I've done some of these too. Oh, that one's got my silly watermark on it again. And up past the channel marker. Other boats, other houses on the bay, or on. See, I'm almost there. Come on. I'm almost done. 11:08. I'm at 10:92, but it's not loading. Come on, baby. Oh, where are you guys? Okay, now tell me where was I when I did that? Hello. Hmm. 2020, July 14th. Must have been at home because it was during COVID. Must have been during a meteor shower. That one? Yep, see, the other ones aren't gonna. Well, that makes it easy. These must be missing files. Yeah, missing files. Let's see. Could not be used because the original file could not be found. Would you like to locate it? Previous location, volumes, recovery drive. Let's see if I can do this. Capture. Volumes recovery drive. Locate. See if that works. Search it. It doesn't seem to be finding it. No, I don't want to search this Mac. I want to search the recovery drive. This Mac recovery drive. Yeah, thank you very much. Ah, I wonder. Okay. Not going to worry about that right now. Okay. So this is what happens now. I've gone through this in general, gotten to be to the ones that I like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit, select all, and then I'm going to go to filter by flag. Oh, hang on. Maybe not select all. Filter by flag. No. Where is this? Select by flag. Flagged. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to I have pics right there. And what I'll do is I'll just drag them up. Oh, okay. Select by flag, flagged. Okay. And then there's supposed to be add. Oh, I didn't. I know why I didn't. Hang on. I have to do something first. Pics. I need to make this the target collection. It'll make it easier on me. This is easy. If you set that as the target collection, I don't know why that one's in there. Go back to my 400 here and go to select by flag, flagged. Okay. And then I go to library and then I go to photo, add to target collection. Then it put 195 of them into my picked. Okay. So far, so good. And that's done. So now I don't have to worry about this anymore. So now if I just do this, and I go to this one, then when I look at this folder, now I'll just have the ones that are flagged. It should just be. If I just go to pics, okay, then I just have those that are yes. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll look at them again. So like I'll have, for example, this is a prime example. These three right here are all very similar. What did I like about them? What did I do to them? What did I make them in? I can already tell I'm going to go this one. This one is gone, and I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to give it a 5. Not going to question. I'm just going to give it a 5. I'm not going to look at anything else. I'm just going to do that for right now. Because of the picks, I'm going to go through to get selects, and that's how you do. You just give them a 5. And you look for ones that are similar sometimes, like these two. I will compare these two. And see what the difference is. Right off the bat. I like that one. So that way, so then when I go to it, then next I will make this, the next one will be the target collection. So when I'm going to do selects, after I'm done through this whole thing, I will, why does it still have one of them in there in the selects? Why did I make it up? I don't know. Anyway, so that's what happens. Like these right here. Why they all have 5s on them already? I think it's because I already printed it. And this is one I've already done. I'll have to look at those. This is a little different because it's some that I've already printed. Also, what I'm also going to do from here, one of the things I'm going to add to this selection process is stock photos, because I can create easily stock photos to a standard thing on them and then just make a set of stock photos available for people to download if they want. Beach scene stock photos, river scene stock photos, Yellowstone stock photos, whatever. And then they could download those. Yeah, okay. I think that's it for now. That's that one. That's so far on that one. I have the 70 to 300. Ooh, crap. It has 2,600 photos in it. It's a DL lens, but it wasn't my favorite. So we're not going to do that one right now. We'll wait. So next up, later on tonight, I have a live on my other channel at 6 o'clock for story time. And then I'll come back in later and do another live on this, on go through the selects and see which ones I'm willing to spend some time editing. It's just actually do some processing on. So I'll do the selects. I have to go through them all. I'm not going to edit them right then. I'm going to do that whole process again, give them 5s, and then I'll have a smaller set to work with. And it's bringing that funnel down to see which ones, and then I can apply apply presets that I have, or I can look at ones that I've already edited and see if I need to re-edit them, or what am I going to do, or are they going to fit with what I have in plan to take to the shows I've got or the galleries on that, or to be put into my website. Website needs some new things, but what's in there is good. So, yeah. Alrighty. I think for now, that's it. I'm done. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. Anyway, thanks for being here. It was that kind of day, and that's what I did. And I'm just going to well, let's see. Yeah. Where did it go? I'm looking for something to show, because these kind of crazy things at the end. There. Downloads. There it is. There we go. Okay. And close that, because I don't need that. This is what I needed. And I need. So I will see you later. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not it at all. Oh, I know what it is. Sorry. Why do I see? I confuse myself. So what I'm trying to do is make it so that when I close this live out, that it has some kind of a end screen type of thing. I don't know. This is what was supposed to be there. So that's where I've been. What to do? I was on live for the Canon EF 400 DO f.4 IS f4. Oh yeah. Anyway, thanks a bunch, and I will see you next time. And we will